All right, good morning. It is day 152. It doesn't yet have a name yet, and I'm thinking back through all the days I experienced on the line of time and doing them one by one by video and then posting them on andrewuniverse.proboards.com, where you can go and follow along my life and all my simulations right along with me, just about maybe a day behind what I'm actually experiencing it. Today, Dream About the Future was a April 25th, 2010, and the moon in the sky was in Virgo. That means all the subconscious desires are going to want to analyze everything that's been going on lately. And this was the first time I got that Sunday feeling. It's a very special Sunday. It's the start of a 172-hour cycle week. So I went to church, and the um, pastor was talking about sanctifying yourself. And he said, he stood up on the pulpit and he said, "You know what I don't like, John, about some of the pastors is that they don't stand up for what they believe in. They sit down to preach." And he was terminally sick at the time. And he said, "Well, if he would have come to my church this week, he would see me sitting down." And I think I actually put the chair up there for him to sit down. He was talking about his wife, who died a couple of years earlier, how they were walking through somewhere over in Asia, and there was a sign with a naked girl on it or something. And he looked over at it, and his wife said, "No, you are with me now. You must mortify that." So I thought that was pretty fascinating. I found out because we always go to my aunts and uncles on a Sunday, but Prius, that's Prius back there, she couldn't come because she had, and still does, on day 152, the fleas. And so I have this thing about Sunday talking to people. It doesn't matter how much you see them, just acknowledge them on a Sunday. And so I got out of church. I went into the car, and I started calling my mammy to see if she would come pick Prius up. That didn't work. And uh, then I called my dad up to watch her, and he came and put her in the car and got her. So it was good seeing them, because at that time, no, of course I don't. Oh, I hope that's still recording. All right. Well, big Michael Waltrip fan. 462 races without a win, and yet he owns a whole big fleet of Toyotas. And on this Sunday, it was a Talladega race, and I was really excited to watch that. 55 was in it, Michael Waltrip. So Dad got Prius, and we went up to see the boys, which I really liked to see them. They're more real than the real people. And turned on the race, and the kids are laying down there, sitting on the sofa with me, and it was just an awesome atmosphere. And Grandma always made dinner. She's the one who took us up. It's about a 40-minute drive. And just as the races start, and she says it's time to eat. So we go up and eat, and I'm shoveling as fast as I can because I want to watch Michael Waltrip before he wrecks. And turns out, from dead last place, 43rd, past 42 cars by lap 36. It was in the lead, but we were upstairs talking about consumerism And I like metaphors. My aunt said, "Are you okay, Andrew?" And then I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Are you sure?" And I always wonder about that because some of the things that I think are normal, I say. Like I was talking to some ladies on a video chat thing, and I said, "There's four of you," and I said, "If you take two away, there'd be 50 cents." And that was the first thing that popped into my mind. But it was an exciting race. Michael Waltrip ended up wrecking, um, and then we went into my house actually to bring dinner. We watched the Bush race, and it said 10 laps to go at Talladega, and it was an exciting feeling. My sister came home, so you got to look at her. You got to say some things to her on a Sunday, a beginning of the cycle, because people are so important. And I was listening to the song "What Do You See When You Dream About the Future." Um, Going back up to my grandma's from where I was, and it was really cool because the first storm of the year was coming. So I just snapping pictures of lightning. I was up at my aunt's. I was at home this day. 10 laps to go at Talladega, and now the first storm of the year is coming on April 25th, 2005. So it was a very fun day. I felt wholesome and good vibrations flowing through me. I on this day I wrote, probably all things considered, this is the humble leading day. Fell asleep towards the window, got a good sleep. Probably best day all considering. And then I keep top 10 of days right now. First is dream about the future. Second is as a little boy. Third is only windows. This, of course, being day 6 since I started naming my days. Real Blue World, 4th. Demon 2, One Light, 5th. And Graham is 72, which happened before I started naming days. I named in retrospect was 6th because that was a fun day. We went down to a big fancy restaurant and got some scallops. So that's Dream About the Future. And I can always reference those days past, and I'm like, what do you see when you dream about the future? And I think where I was then and where I am now. And wow.